Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, whenever you are finding the time to watch this video. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate that. And of course, I want to jump right into what this is about. I wanted to show you guys my my setup that I have for this week. And sorry about that, that's my phone. In regards to financial planning, and what I am doing to get to be better at savings and budgeting and so forth. If I did post a video, I think it was last week, about my financial setup in my planner here, and what really has inspired me to do more of making sure I stay on top of our budget and our financial planning as a couple, as a married couple. And I mentioned it in the last video. I've always kind of been, aware of budgeting and savings and trying to be as frugal or savvy as possible. But it was something, I swear to you, when I got engaged to my husband, and it just like a light bulb went off, like, oh my God, it's time to really buckle down and do this. And then as I watched how we was able to save and pay off our wedding, we left our wedding night, we literally left our reception owing nothing. So it was awesome, and we had an awesome wedding. And so it really has inspired me to be even more aware, even more conscious of budgeting and setting a monthly budget and how important that is. And the reason that I have this book here is because this is the book that I am reading currently. And if you're someone who is trying to work towards your budget and savings and get out of debt or so forth, I highly recommend this book. I just started reading it, but I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I'm off to a great start with it. And my husband he also has a copy, and he's I think he's planning to read it like now or within the next coming week. So this is a book that we both are reading, and it is really inspiring me to do better. And then there's a young lady who I've been following here on YouTube. I will find a link for her channel and post it. Her name is Shay, I believe, and she goes by Shay Budgets on YouTube. So let's jump right into how I am off to a great start already. I'm so excited about the new year when it comes to saving and reaching our goals and dreams when it comes to our budget. So here we go. So this is a happy planner. I have customized it to fit my needs because I use a ring binder for my everyday carry, and I use traveler's notebooks as far as journaling and so forth. But the happy planner, I'm not really big on planning my life in it, but I am big on planning our budget and our household stuff in here. So let me show you guys what I have set up. This is just some stickers here off top. I did buy the financial extension packet, and I do have a video posted about this if you would like to watch that. That is already listed on my channel. But let's jump right into how I have it set up for our first week with planning, with budgeting for the year. So as we turn here, this is some of the these were some of the packets that came out with the new Happy Planner edition, and I just bought, this is just like free paper, and it comes with Be Productive. It comes with a note section, and it comes with, I think it's a brain dump section. I don't have a copy of it here, but there is another color of paper that comes in that packet. So anyway, I'm just using it to, because I'm a visual person, I need to see something written out or in color or whatever to be productive. So this first sheet here, I have it on Be Productive, and this is all functional planning. I am definitely someone who loves to decorate my planner, but when it comes to this financial stuff and my meal planning and so forth, I try to just be as functional as possible. It doesn't mean I won't add any cuteness or stickers, no, but it just means I'm more focused on actually getting stuff done in here. So anyway, the first page you see here, this is our sinking fund. I've had a separate savings account since before I met my husband, and we decided to keep that account going. And so I have just a sinking fund set up, and I'm thinking to do this as our sinking fund for Christmas. Sinking fund is basically saving for something, putting that money to the side so that you have it readily available. And there's more information on sinking funds you can find all over YouTube, all over the internet. So there you go. But anyway, this is our sinking fund. And what I'm doing here is just a $50 every pay period. No, $50 every month. So it's $25 every pay period. And I have that listed out for every month. This is what is expected. So at the end of the year, we would have a total of $600 in this account. Here is actual. And what I mean by actual, because there are going to be times, you know, tax season is right around the corner. You know, if your birthday, someone gives you money, maybe you want to save a little bit of it. So that the actual may change is basically what I'm saying. You know, $50 is what I am definitely expecting to go into that account every month. But who knows? I may put 75 or I may put 60 or 100. So then we will see what the total is. And this money is just set aside. It is not touched. And like I said, at the end of the year, we would have saved $600. And like I said, this is for Christmas or, you know, maybe gifts throughout the year, a wedding that we have to attend. You don't want to be caught in a situation where you're ending up right back at November and you're like, oh my God, I got to go Christmas shopping. So we're already putting that money to the side so that it doesn't affect our bills and so forth. So that is that page. And then I forgot to mention this page here. I have decided to, and I got this idea from Pinterest as far as debt snowballing. Snowballing is paying off your least, your lowest amount debt up to the biggest. So I have 4 things that I definitely want to get paid off before March, April is my deadline, which I probably will put down here, my deadline. But I have 3 credit cards. And I didn't list the dollar amounts, but I do have it set up for like a tracker type of way of setting it up. So I have it labeled Debt Snowball Tracker. A box, a colored in box equals $100. So I have 4 things that I really need to pay off, and I am definitely on a mission to do so. I only have 3 credit cards, and I owe like $170 on this one. I think it's like $360 on this one, and then this one is like $6 something. And I want to get these paid off. And then I have this payment here, which is like $3,000, which I am definitely on the way to getting these things paid off, because once they're paid off, I am not ever getting another credit card. Will these stay open? Yes. Will they stay in a drawer that we do not go into in the house? Yes. So they will be accessible if, like, basically shit hits the fan, excuse my language, but if stuff hits the fan, you know, they will be available. But for the most part, no. And the reason I say that is because we also have our emergency fund account set up, which I know in Dave Ramsey's book, he always suggests that you keep $1,000 in your emergency fund. And so this is my debt snowball tracker. This is what I am looking to on a daily basis, weekly basis, to get these things paid off. And with it being under $5,000, I definitely plan to have this paid off before like I said, end of March, beginning of April. So that is that, my debt snowball tracker. I have our sinking fund, which is in my credit union account that I've had for a while. So that's that. And then here, we're doing a second sinking fund account, same expectation, and then we'll see what the actual is. So just 2 sinking funds accounts, and then we have our emergency fund, and we actually have well over $1,000 in there already, starting off at the beginning of the year, and then what we're planning to do this year. So I had that set up there. I actually found this on Pinterest, and I printed it out, and my husband and I are going to try to do this as far as our emergency fund. So, you know, trying to build that up. So I do have some debt that I am paying off, but I also have our emergency fund that we've been able to keep. I feel like I can manage both of those, and I will definitely do more videos, maybe like a week-to-week check-in or a bi-weekly check-in as to where we are with this. But this is definitely our goal. We're definitely doing some no-spend days. We're doing some frugal date nights because we really want to be successful in getting this paid off. So that is that. And then I want to show you guys really quickly how I have the week set up. So what I did in here, and you know, you get the expense tracker. I've been tracking all of my expenses already. I started late December, so I've already been doing that. I will continue to do my expense tracker. I have it set up in my schedule here. So this is my layout for the week or for the month. Every Sunday, I want to do a budget review. Of course, I am looking at our balances every day, making sure what I have in the expense tracker and for the bills is what's coming out, because banks do make mistakes and things do happen. So you want to make sure you are telling your money where to go and it's not just disappearing on you. So I have it set out for the week. There is a payday coming this week, and then there's another one here on the 19th. So I have that all set out. And you know, when you're doing your budget or when you're setting your goals for financial success, see if there's things you can get rid of. Because, for example, we ended up canceling our HBO. We really weren't watching it. We had a subscription to HBO, and we also had a subscription to Hulu. So now we just have our Netflix and our Sling for our TV providing, which is gonna work for us. We weren't really watching the HBO or the Hulu. So I went ahead and took care of that. I set up our sinking funds, which as far as visually having them written out, I am doing the cash envelope system, and I will do a video on that as well. And then I have it in here that I canceled the HBO and the Hulu. And then I also canceled one of my planner subscription boxes because, you know, it's cute and it's nice, but it wasn't, I'm not productive with it. It's just a cute thing to have. And I'm like, why am I spending my money on this? It's not that I don't want to support people, but it's time to get down to business. So anyway, yeah, so that is what I have set up so far. And then the weekly, I'm using this to just tell myself where money is going and what's coming out. And I actually can cancel this because these two things were canceled because I'm not paying for them. So that is that. I wanted to really quickly show you guys how I have this set up. And I hope this inspires someone to, like I said, I was inspired by Shay Budgets here on YouTube. She seems to have it together. She is the bomb. So I definitely encourage you guys to do the same. Oh, and one last thing. For my apps, as far as they go, I went ahead and downloaded the Every Dollar Plus, or what is it called? It's called Every Dollar. So let me show you guys. And that's just a picture of my husband and I on our wedding day, but it's called Every Dollar. I went ahead and downloaded that, and it's like an electronic budget system where you can see your funds, you can link your accounts and so forth. So that's that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Do not forget to thumbs up or thumbs down, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.